Hello everyone, my name is Sasha Bonasin and I'm a psychic medium, and this is my monthly horoscope tarot card reading, and it's for you, my beautiful Aries, for September 2018. So it's for you, my gorgeous Aries, for September 2018. When it comes to your health this month, it's going to be very important to make sure that you do some kind of a detox or to try to detoxify your body, because this is going to be a quite sensitive area. Because what I can see from here is the fact that your kidneys and your livers are going to be quite sensitive area as well, and they're going to be quite affected by this. So therefore it would be really great to also, apart from detox, just try to drink as many juices as you can, and try to do the fruit smoothies and things like that, and especially berries. Exactly the same thing what I said last month, because lots of signs were actually kind of sensitive when it comes to this area, you see, roughly at this time of the year. So basically it's just to make sure that you drink lots of smoothies which contain berries, strawberries, blueberries, raspberries. Any berries are going to be absolutely brilliant. A good dose of vitamin B as well is going to be absolutely fantastic. And if you are on any other medications, please do check with your doctor, check with your GP whether the B vitamins could interact with your existing medications. And what else I was going to say, that the milk thistle is also going to be quite really beneficial for both kidneys and liver. Milk thistles, it's basically like a herbal supplement. It's completely natural. It has been used for many years, and it's fantastic to detoxify your liver and to help with the kidney problems as well. Milk thistle is, on the other hand, again like a natural herb, but if you are on any other medications like a high blood pressure medications and things like that, please do check with your doctor, because this could actually interact with your existing, only your doctor or only your GP can actually tell you if this will interact with your existing medications or not. But this is something that I really highly recommend. Another thing that I was going to say, when it comes to the actual numerology, and you, my gorgeous Aries, you know, September, it's all about a new beginning. September, it's all about a new adventure. It's all about a new feeling. It's all about the new beginnings and things like that. This is a very significant month, because you will be basically feel like you really need to act in certain parts of your life. You need to act in certain areas in your life, and especially when it comes to those areas in your life that are making you unhappy. The number one that you have, it's also signifying that there is going to be a very important brand new beginning for you this month, that is going to be probably one of the most significant months this year when it comes to you, my gorgeous Aries, because this new beginning that you are going to have, it is going to be very much so connected to the whole new stage of your life, but also it's going to be connected to the situation where really big part of your life is going to have to change. Really big part of your life is going to have to go. However, it is September, it is going to be quite adventurous, and prepare for an adventure and prepare for the new beginning, but it's also prepare for the really lovely time where you're going to feel completely re-energized, and this is going to be happening throughout September 2018. When it comes to the actual date, 3rd of September is the first day that I need you to pay attention to. The 3rd of September, it's just, there is going to be a little bit strange situation, a little bit of negative situation, the situation that is just going to make you feel like a kind of oh my God, you know, confused. You will be confused about a certain stage of your life, and this is how the whole 3rd of September, it's actually going to be the whole day. But at night, in the evening, there is going to be a really fantastic realization, really good realization that you are going to have. So it is a bit of a yin-yang situation that you are going to have on the 3rd of September. By the time the 3rd of September finish, you are going to end up with a really powerful realization about your life. And this realization, I say it's powerful because you're going to be able to use this for a long time, and you're also going to be able to use this realization in your nearest future. Part of these things are going to be very significant for you, because certain things in your your life are going to start making sense to you, and especially when it comes to your own personal capability, especially when it comes to your own recognition, honor and perfection, change. This is all going to come through. So the 3rd of September is going to start very negative, and I would just also like to say to you, if you are actually, whatever you're doing, like on the 3rd of September, try to keep certain things to yourself. Try to not to talk too much about your personal stuff. Try to not to talk too much about your personal life and things like that, because there is going to be a couple of people around you on this particular day that I just do not trust. You just have to kind of stay away. And these two people, they're going to be the starting point of you actually starting to feel a little bit negative because of their negative energy and because of the effect from them that you're actually going to have. So that's something that I wanted to tell you, that on the 3rd, just try not to kind of talk about your personal stuff to people and things like that. But by the time the end of the day comes, then it's going to be a fantastic realization. The second, also, what I highly recommend is actually to get something like an amethyst. You see beautiful amethyst crystal, and this is absolutely brilliant, especially when we are surrounded by the people that are quite negative, and especially when we are going through the certain days, you know, to a certain time in our life when we are actually going through these particular situations where people actually can make us feel a little bit negative, and that can drain our energy to this, you know, to the certain point that can actually affect our health. I would highly suggest to wear like an amethyst. Amethyst is it's a fantastic little protection crystal, and this crystal has got the amazing ability to actually protect you, and also like to connect you to your spiritual guide, to connect you to your spirituality. It helps you to open up a third psychic eye and things like that. But above all, it's like a little bit beautiful, powerful protection crystal. This beautiful amethyst pendant comes with a sterling silver setting, and it comes with a sterling silver chain, and the link is in the description below if you would like to buy it. But this is something that I highly recommend, not only for the 3rd of September, but every single time when you feel surrounded by the negative people, like in negative situations and like that, you just wear like a little bit of you wear this for a while, and then you're going to be absolutely fine. Okay. Another thing that I wanted to say on the 12th of September 2018, it is a very powerful day, because on this day something very significant is going to happen when it comes to the certain family member. This means to you so much, and this was something that was bothering you. This is something that you were thinking about. This is something that was at the back of your mind. You couldn't really move on in your life unless this situation is resolved. So the certain situation when the certain family member concerning a certain family member is actually going to be resolved, and that situation also is going to evolve in your own personal homecoming card. This particular day is also going to be very significant when it comes to you focusing on your home, when it comes to you focusing on your home arrangement and things like that, because I'm always keep on saying how important it is to make sure that we do use Feng Shui. I really do like Feng Shui, and especially when it comes to the actual changing environment. In Feng Shui, it's very important to keep on changing the environment. If we keep the environment, our house, our flat, always the same, it is not really good, because the energy needs to change. So this is why we need to keep on changing things when it comes to our home environment. And this is going to be the day when you're going to be thinking about it quite a lot, or you're just going to find yourself in a situation where you're just going to be doing lots of changes when it comes to your home indeed. But this is going to be something very significant, because when it comes to your spirituality and when it comes to your your spirituality and your feelings and your happiness, you're going to be able to reflect on this really nicely. Okay, the third important date is going to be on the 30th of September. The 30th of September, it's 30th, 30. I know it's my accent, it's like all over the place. So it's like a 30, 30th of September. The last day of September is going to be probably the best day, because it is connected to the situation, to the part of your life that you were really worrying about for the last 7 months, the part of your life that you weren't too happy about when it comes to your own particular progress. This particular progress is very much so strongly connected to the big problem that you had, and you just needed this conclusion. You were just waiting for the right time to make this conclusion. It's a lot to do with this conclusion. The bottom line here is that on the 30th of September you are going to have a really good realization, which is it's not actually realization, sorry. On the 30th of September, you're going to have a fantastic resolution when it comes to that particular big problem, which is going to be like a conclusion. And also on another hand, this is going to be a really good healing day. It's going to have a healing effect on you, healing impact on you. And also this is going to be a significant time because you will kind of want to celebrate this. Celebration, celebration, celebration. 30th September is going to be all about you wanting to celebrate with the best people in your life, with the best friends, with the best, with the family members and things like that. You will want to gather people, you will think about it, or you will just basically literally go and do it straight away. But this is going to be very significant because there is going to be the time for the celebration indeed, because the big problem is going to come to an end. So finally you're going to be able to move on. And also when it comes to health, and when it comes to those of you that have been suffering from long ailments and things like that, the 30th of September, it's also going to be the day when you're going to feel like a really much better. You're going to be able to see improvements, you're going to be able to feel improvements and things like that. So this is going to be a very healing day indeed. If you would like to send to somebody like a healing energies, if you would like to send to somebody like a healing energy and things like that, the 30th of September is going to be the beautiful and perfect day, because you're going to be in tune so much that you will be able to do this really effortlessly indeed. So if you do know someone who could do with a little bit of a healing energy, just go for it on the 30th of September, because you're going to be very powerful when it comes to your own personal healing energy, my babies. Okay, now going to the first part of, I was going to say August, but the first part of September 2018, the first part of September, you're going to get your own focus. You're going to feel like it's time to wake up. This is going to be literally your wake up call, because there is a certain part of your life that you will feel like you want to complete. There's a completion that is going to need to happen. That completion is just going to give you new force, new power, new strength to go forward, and that new strength is going to bring you the whole new focus, and that new focus is going to give you so much power, and it's going to give you like a lots of power to release the problems, release the negativities, release the fear, release all those things that will keep on bringing you down, all those things that were preventing you to move on, okay, all those things that were making you negative, because the 1st of September is going to start as like you will just finally start feeling free. You will want to deal with those areas in your life that are really getting on your nerves. You will want to deal with those areas in your life that were driving you nuts. You will want to deal with those areas in your life that were preventing you to kind of be happy, but without you even realizing sometimes. It depends. This all depends on our own personal spiritual journey, our karma, and our past life. Now, you feeling free at the beginning of September, it's going to be brilliant, because it's going to take you places, it's going to make you to go to see the different places, and also you're going to surprise yourself. You're going to surprise yourself with the certain stamina that you're going to have when it comes to the energy levels. You're going to feel fantastic, and that in itself is going to bring you the balance back. There are a couple of things that you're going to be focusing on quite a lot. There's a couple of things that you're going to be focusing on quite a lot. One is going to be your financial situation, and another thing that you're going to be focusing a lot is going to be the certain family member. There is a certain family that is going to be needing your help, and this is exactly what are you going to do, because there is going to be a very powerless situation connected to your family member. Again, it seems like you're going to be very family orientated when it comes to September, but this is really important, because this is also highly karmically charged time indeed. Also, what else I was going to say, that there is also the situation that just like about 2 months ago, you weren't too sure what to do. You were completely unhappy about. This is a lot to do when it comes to your finances, and it's a lot to do when it comes to your chosen career, and it's a lot to do when it comes to your life in general, but it's very much so connected to your finances, whether retired, whether you're working, whether you're not working, whatever your situation is. This is going to be highly connected to the powerless situation, to the situation that was making you very powerless. And also this is going to have a really good ending, because this ending is going to be the ending that is just going to make you just dance around like a little baby, you know, all happy, all passionate. And on the other hand, this is going to have an enlightening experience on you, enlightening effect on you, because you will be able to do something, I wouldn't say drastic, but you will be able to make a big change. That big change that you will be able to make, you were thinking about for a while, you were focusing on for a while, you were just waiting for the right time, you were waiting for the right moment. But by the time we get to the mid-September 2018, this is all going to come into an effect, because this is when you're going to have the most of your power, and this is going to be the time of release for you. Time of release, this particular power, which is going to bring you a big wish that is going to come through. A big wish, and it's just something also, this is also going to be connected to your own personal success. Your own personal success. September is going to be absolutely mind-blowing when it comes to you, Aries, and when it comes to your personal success, because I can see that there are going to be some crazy decisions that you're going to make, and these decisions, if you would just go back a few months ago, you would be like, no! And now it's just like something completely different, because this is going to bring the whole new meaning and the whole new significance. However, this is all connected to your hard work, to the direct results of your hard work, and it's also, of course, connected to the success and everything that you have done so far. And things are finally going to start moving on for you. Things are finally going to start moving up for you in the right direction. But I have to warn you, there is actually going to be a conflict that you are going to have with somebody, a little bit of a bit of a battle. So whether you're working, this is going to be somebody in your working environment, you see, that I need you to be careful about. Whether you're kind of whether you're at the college, whether you're university, this is also going to be somebody who's related to your college or university. But if you're like a retired, for example, this is going to be somebody, maybe, you know, wherever you go on daily basis, weekly basis, you know, it could just somebody, it will be a certain person in your life, somebody who's working a lot, somebody who's a little bit angry, somebody who's a little bit ratty, somebody who's got a little bit anxious energy, and somebody who has got like a really bad energy. So you can feel this pretty much. So it's just going to be a little bit of conflict, because somebody is going to try to kind of not do something to you, but going to try you kind of trying to make you feel bad for something that you haven't really done, and something that they didn't give you the enough choice to do, or something that basically is so much connected to what you do. Maybe this is at your work, maybe this is some kind of hobby that you're going to do, but this is also going to be directly connected, of course, to your financial situation. And this conflict and battle that you're actually going to have, it's not going to be too bad, but it's just going to feel a little bit of bitter taste in your mouth. But that, on another hand, is just going to like make you to react in a certain way, a bit of like, oh no, a little bit stroppy maybe, and then that stroppiness is not going to be too bad, you know, because this other person is, I suppose, going to react in the right way, because what is going to happen after that moment, you're just going to feel your own security and your own power. So it's just something that you really have to go through, something that it really has to happen, because at the end of the day, this is also going to be directly connected to your own luxury, okay? And you will be thinking about a certain part of your life, like you will feel luxurious this month. You will feel like you want to do some luxury. You will feel like you want to reward yourself. You will feel like you want to buy something new, buy something significant, like maybe nice perfume or something like that. You know, you're gonna feel like that. And also, when it comes to you feeling in general, the way you're gonna feel mid-September, you're gonna feel very compassionate, and therefore there are going to be lots of realization that you're going to have, and these realizations are going to come out of the blue, and you're going to realize that you have been doing certain things to certain people in your life that you really love so much, but you haven't been maybe treated them that well, and maybe they were trying, but you were just like kind of maybe just ignoring, and maybe there was not the right balance. So that's why I can see this compassionate and this realization that you're going to have, and the next 3 months are going to be actually very significant when it comes to this, very significant when it comes to relationships, very significant when it comes to like a family members and things like that. And this is what this compassion compassion is actually going to bring, the realization that just sometimes in life, you know, you just can get so much from somebody else. So you can like receive, and you can get so much from somebody else, whether it's like a financial or whether it's like emotion, on an emotional level, on a spiritual level, and things like that. But sometimes you just have to like kind of just make sure that there is the right balance, that that person is getting the right balance back. And this is what the compassion is going to bring. And this is really important when it comes to relationships, and really important when it comes to certain people in our lives, you see. And also, there will be the situation that is going to bring the third part of September, the last part of September, where, where it's going to be fantastic when it comes to work, when it comes to career, when it comes to finances, but when it comes to a step up, you see, because it's a lot to do with apprenticeship, it's a lot to do with taking something new, it's a lot to do with starting something significant. Your job, if you are working, you will be offered some kind of more work, more responsibilities, which is being followed by more money. Of course, things are going to start changing. If you are not working and you're looking for a job, you know, expect the end of September to bring you something very significant. It's going to be busy, it's going to be hard, it's going to be lots of new things to learn, but it's going to be really good indeed, because that in itself is just going to awake you. That in itself is going to open up your eyes. That in itself is just going to make you think about the future. And that also, it's going to taste the waters. It's going to taste you so much, but on another hand, it's going to make you really nurturing. And on another hand, you're going to learn certain things about yourself. And also, it's about the creativity. Of course, that is going to be connected to the situation where you're going to need to like make a certain decision. And that decision is just going to be a little bit tricky, because that decision is going to be connected to the part of your life that you're going to need to change. You're going to need to edit a little bit, and also it's going to be connected to the person that has scrutinized you, somebody that's been maybe scrutinizing you for a while, somebody that's maybe getting on your nerves for a while, somebody that was irritating you for a while. There's a certain person that is just so much connected to this situation, and it's that was just scrutinizing you, and you are actually going to finally sort things out with this particular person. There is something that you are going to find out, there is something that you're going to realize, and what you're going to realize through this. I know it sounds really strange, but sometimes, you know, something happens in our life, and then that brings so much, you know, so many things in our life, because that just brings the whole new energy, the whole new dimension. So what's gonna what's gonna happen with this person? You're gonna realize, but you're gonna deal with a certain person that was scrutinizing you. This could be somebody who is in your life, and somebody that was preventing you from actually having a whole new beginning, somebody that was preventing you, that was bringing you down, somebody that had a negative impact on you, negative influence on you. It is not good to be surrounded by the people that are making you feel unhappy. It is not good to be surrounded by the people that are making you negative, that are making you feel really sad. And this is that scrutiny, and this is that realization, and this is this darkness and negativity that I'm actually talking about. So this is really important. Maybe what is really good to have a beautiful carnelian. Carnelian is a really wonderful crystal, absolutely beautiful. I highly recommend this. Look at this beautiful orange color. And carnelian comes with a sterling silver setting, and it also comes with a sterling silver chain. And the link is in the description below. You can buy it from my website. And I highly recommend this, because in the situations when we are dealing with a certain people in our lives who are having like a negative impact on us, and especially when it comes to maybe certain family members, maybe our partners, you know, maybe brothers, sisters, it depends. But sometimes, you know, it does take away from us a lot, and it does make us feel quite negative. Amethyst crystal is quite good as well, but why I highly suggest carnelian, what I just said, is because it just gives you this burst of positivity. It just helps you to keep like this bubble of positivity within you, within your aura, within your energy. And especially when other people are there, you know, when it comes to like situations like this, they drain us quite a lot. So this is why I think that this is very significant to get something like carnelian, so you really nicely protect yourself. Indeed, there's the whole new beginning that you are going to have at the end of September, and that new beginning, it's a lot to do with your with the career, with the finances, and with the security and practicality. So you see, it's when it comes to the financial situation, if you were worrying about it, if it hasn't been that well, or it hasn't been that good, just remember that financial situation is absolutely going to be brilliant at the end of September. There's a fantastic fantastic realization that you are going to have. And that realization also is going to have a direct impact on your home. Again, at the end of September, it's going to bring you focusing on your home. Home changes, home changes, home changes, home changes. But it's not only about the home changes. It's all about the homecoming, homecoming, homecoming. Perhaps you were really busy. Perhaps you were focusing on different areas in your life. Perhaps you didn't have enough balance. However, this is something that you need to do. This is something that we all need to do. We need to enjoy our home. We need to enjoy our home environment. We need to enjoy our family. If we don't, then we're going to be unhappy. The end of September is exactly going to be your homecoming card. And it's not only about that, but it's about the fact that you're just going to feel literally reborn. This is going to be your own rebirth, and you will be able to feel it in so many different ways. Physically, lots of energy, and spiritually, you're going to be all over the place in the best possible way. Now, I'm just going to focus on those of you, my gorgeous Aries, who are in relationship, and I'm going to shuffle these cards. Okay, my beautiful, beautiful Aries, I'm going to shuffle these cards, and I'm going to focus on those of you who are in relationship. Okay, I'm going to focus on you, my gorgeous Aries. Okay, on you. Okay, on you Aries who are in relationship. Okay, I'm going to focus on you Aries. I'm going to put your energy inside these cards right now, and I'm going to see what is going to happen with Aries that are in relationship in September 2018. How is this going to work for those of you that are in relationship? Okay, so Aries in relationship September 2018. Okay. Oops, gosh. Okay, just a second. Okay, this is absolutely brilliant. Okay, I think that there is going to be actually the situation that is just going to be connected to something very negative. Your partner is going to be going to the very difficult situation when it comes to their work and when it comes to their career. If your partner is not working, if your partner is like a retired, for example, then the financial situation is just going to kind of, there is going to be something that is going to happen that is going to make you both realize that you need to make sure that you're very careful with your financial situation. I'm not saying that you're going to be really broke or anything like that, but I'm just saying that this is just going to make you to kind of pinpoint certain areas of your life that needs changes. Your partner is going through something very important. Your partner is about to start a whole new life, a whole new dimension when it comes to their life and when it comes to their financial situation. But in order to get better, it needs to get a little bit worse. When I say that it needs to get a little bit worse, I'm just saying that there is going to be the situation where you're going to think like it's just going to get a little bit worried. But this worry is actually going to be really good because it's going to bring the whole new idea. This worry is going to be brilliant because you're also going to realize that you don't need to worry, but this particular feeling, this particular energy, this particular dimension, it's actually going to bring you an interesting realization. This realization is going to be very powerful and very significant because it's going to be directly connected to your subconscious, your partner's subconscious mind and your subconscious mind. This is going to be very significant because it's also going to be connected to your angels, connected to your spirit guides and things like that. And it's at the end going to bring the whole new stage. Okay, so these problems and these worries that you're going to have are actually going to end up really good, really well, because a little bit of worries is actually quite good sometimes because it makes us to go to places with our mind where we don't normally go. It makes us to shine the light on those areas in our lives that we don't actually shine the light normally, and this is going to bring the whole new enlightening situation. So the bottom line here is that your partner is going to be going through something very interesting when it comes to the changes and when it comes to the maybe realization about the money and finances that you need to change things, but that realization is going to bring the whole new idea, and that idea is actually going to be absolutely mind-blowing. By the time we get to the end of September 2018, the whole life is just going to seem so fantastic because you are going to have so many new things to focus on, so many new things to think about, and so many new things in your life when it comes to your nearest future. It's just going to start, they're going to be with lots of colors, beautiful and interesting, and you will be focusing. This is going to bring the whole new motive to you and your partner in your life, which is on another hand going to have an amazing impact and influence on both of you. Okay, so now I'm just going to shuffle these cards for those of you Aries that are single and ready to mingle, or maybe not ready to mingle, you know. Okay, so now I'm just gonna, gosh, my cards are like all over the place. Okay, so now I'm just gonna shuffle these cards. Just a second, sorry. Okay, now I'm gonna shuffle my gorgeous cards. Okay, I'm gonna concentrate on you Aries that are single, you beautiful single Aries. Okay, and I'm gonna shuffle these cards, single Aries for September 2018. Okay. Ooh la la! Ooh la la! Somebody is going to have a great time. Okay, you see, now you will look at this beautiful card here, which is like a 6 of coins, which is absolutely brilliant, because this is all about the fact that the certain area in your life it's coming to an end that was like kind of maybe preventing you to have a partner, that was maybe like a certain area in your life that was making you focus on money, making you focus on finances, making you focus on career and things like that. This is coming to an end. This is brilliant, because this means that it was absolutely fine. It was the part of your spiritual journey. It was very important for you to actually focus on your career, focus on your finances and things like that. But that situation is coming to an end. You're ready to meet someone. You're gonna feel sexy. You're gonna feel powerful. You're gonna feel really good. You're gonna feel very significant. You're gonna get your va-va-voom back, and that's really, really good, because your second card is lovers. What can I say? I can actually see you going out. I can actually see you having a great time. I can actually see you flirting like there is no tomorrow. Go Aries, go Aries, go Aries. Or honestly, you're gonna have a great time. You're gonna have a fantastic time. You're gonna get all your power. You're gonna get all your radiance. You're gonna get all your positivity. And there is someone very, very special that is going to manifest. Someone very, very significant that is going to manifest in your life. And this is someone that is going to leave an amazing feeling with you. This is someone that is going to have an amazing impact on you and influence on you. Someone very special, someone very significant, and someone is going to manifest in your life. And it's going to be around the time when other people are around. It's going to be around the time when you're in some kind of party, some kind of gathering or whatever it is. But for the first time in your life, you're going to meet someone really special, really significant, and that particular person is going to make you feel really good. It's going to make you feel really sexy. It's going to highlight all those things and all those areas about you that you want to highlight, and it's going to notice all those things about you that you want to be noticed, and it's amazing. Automatically you're going to think that this person is sexy and fantastic and significant, and automatically you will want to like kind of meet your friends with this person. You will want to like take this person to meet your friends and family and things like that, because you're just going to feel really safe. But prepare for some kind of very, very special journey. And also this card means that this person is going to be an amazing influence, amazing impact on you. Like when it comes to the actual spirituality, when it comes to the actual work, when it comes to the actual business, this person has got it all. This person is so interesting, and it's going to influence you in so many different ways. You're not going to meet somebody really just to have like a little couple of night stands with, you know, and things like that. But I do think that you're going to meet someone very special. I do think you're going to meet someone very significant. You are going to meet someone who's going to have an amazing impact on your life. And I'm so happy for you Aries, because this is exactly what you need. Now it's the time. Go out, meet people, enjoy yourself throughout September, because by the time we get to the end of September, you're going to meet somebody who is going to blow your mind. Oh my God, Aries, your time is coming up, my babies. Okay, thank you ever so much for watching my videos, my beautiful Aries. I'm sending you brightest blessings, love and light right now. Thank you ever so much for watching my videos. Sasha Bonasin, Psychic Medium.